What's up guys, my name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video, and in today's video I have got another rant for you all. So I'd like to welcome you all to Stoody Rants episode 37. Now in today's video I'm going to be ranting about a certain suspension in the AFL. Once again the AFL have put out some bullshit. Surprise, surprise, not. So it was just a few weeks ago I ranted about two suspensions that went on Isaac Rankine and Isaac Heaney. But Isaac Rankine is actually involved in this again, but he's not the guy getting suspended. He's the guy that ended up laying on the stretcher crying. So basically, Dan Houston, right? For those of you who haven't heard, I'm sure you all have heard, but he's been suspended for 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 weeks. And what did he do, you might ask? Well, basically, he put on a fair bump on Isaac Rankine, right? The bump was completely fair. It's the sort of bump that you used to see every single day. Like in local footy, that's an everyday bump. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that bump. It was a clean, good bump. Did not hit Rankine in the head at all. Hit him, right where you wanted to hit him. In the chest / shoulder or whatever. So, basically, Rankine, obviously, he's a bit weak. So, he falls to the ground and hits his head on the ground. And knocks himself out. So, yeah, look, pretty unlucky to get knocked out from that. But still, I mean, it's a fair bump. Just because Rankine got knocked out does not mean that that's suspension worthy. It's definitely not suspension worthy at all. Rankine then decided to just cry on the ground like a little girl over a fair bump, a literal fair bump. He might have hit his head, got concussed, it's whatever, but how's that Houston's fault? All Houston did was put on a fair bump. The rest is on Rankine, whether he ends up hitting his head on the ground or not. So as a result, Dan Houston has received a false suspension. I mean, he's well known for not being a dog as well on field. So, yeah, that's more proof that the AFL suspension system is corrupt and that it's obviously rigged. So, here's what I think is happening here. There's quite a few things that I feel like is happening, which is the reason they decided to suspend Dan Houston for the rest of the season. Number one, they plan on robbing Port Adelaide against Fremantle this weekend to help Fremantle make the 8. Number two, maybe that isn't the case, but maybe they don't plan on having Port Adelaide win the flag. So they're trying to make sure Port have as big of a disadvantage as possible, because obviously they want someone else to win the flag. And, let's just be real. Those teams they want winning flags, Brisbane, Geelong, Hawthorn, Carlton, has been so obvious all year that those are the 4 most protected teams. Or number 3, Andrew Dillon decided to do it to fuck me over in Supercoach one last time. Yeah, to fuck me over in Supercoach is absolutely disgusting. They did the same thing because Isaac Rankine and Isaac Heaney were both in my Supercoach at the time they got falsely suspended. So it's pretty obvious that they got suspended because Andrew Dillon wanted to fuck me over in Supercoach. So yeah, here he is fucking me over in Supercoach again. Thank fuck I still have 1 trade left. So I can trade Houston, but the problem is I can't trade Welsh for Treloar anymore. So I have to trade Houston for a like for like, so I won't get that advantage anymore of extra points like I would have if, Andrew Dillon did the right thing and didn't suspend Dan Houston, because Dan Houston did absolutely nothing wrong. But anyway, I guess that's it for this rant. I hope you enjoyed this rant. Feel free to give your thoughts in the comment section down below. How many weeks do you think that deserved? It should be 0. If you say anything other than 0, then you're a fucking idiot. I guess that's it. So feel free to subscribe, like, comment like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also be sure to subscribe to my pre-members Sean Ducks and King Goals with Nick. Links to both of their channels will be in the description. Also be sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channels. Be sure to subscribe to my podcast channel King Snakes of Stoody. Also be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel Stoody Archives. Links to both of those will be in the description. Also be sure to join my Discord server, East Coast Giant Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Twitter and I also have TikTok. Username for all those is Stoody YT, and links to all those will also be in the description. I hope you had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.